If you watch Clarence, you will notice some things in the background. Let me explain. In some episodes in the background, you'll notice odd creatures or a pair of eyes looking from under the bushes. This is true. The next time you watch Clarence, just look at very carefully in the background and you'll see it. This explains a very strange fury, and out of all the characters are dead, the show is just past of the friends, and the whole fury is shown below. There's Clarence. Clarence has mental problems in the show, which is why he's always so hyper and jumpy. Clarence was killed in a car crash when his mother was supposed to be driving him home from school. When the car crashed, it crashed into a concrete wall, giving Clarence severe whiplash. Mary Wendell survived, but she had serious brain injuries and had mental problems leading to taking her own life. There's Jeff. Jeff was insane for tests, and selfishness and greediness that took over him. Once at a test, he got a crayon test, causing him to freak out and instantly go mad. He was seeing something with rage. It all looked as if it was a test. He destroyed his room, and he started to ruin his bed. Also, he started jumping on it. He jumped on it so high and hit the ceiling fan, and he unfortunately died. Sumo. Sumo was made fun of every time in class for his funny voice. People call him that loser or pirate. Sumo got very angry at this, and he knew there was nothing he could do. It just got worse over the years, and Sumo became pushed around over it until his father beat him to death because he was not getting 100% in school. This is what lies behind Clarence, and it's so sad, but it's the truth. They're all dead from different accidents and went at a place where that dead souls go. Another world. Souls go there when their bodies die, and Clarence, Jeff, and Sumo went there. The whole series speaks of the place, and at the place that they're always been watched by guardians that they don't even escape or try to live within another soul. This explains the weird creatures in the background, watching Clarence while they do their things with their dead friends. And that, my little pretties, was Clarence Origin Fury. A Clarence Fury pasta. I guess that's something I can definitely say. My final thoughts on the story? Pretty good pasta actually. In my opinion, I actually like this pasta. It's a really good and well-made creepypasta in regards to, well, Clarence. Now, I think I did a Clarence episode, and that was like maybe a little while ago. And I know it has been, quite a while since I last sat there and did this story. Did I do this story? I don't think I did this story. I think I might have done it once, but I really don't know. Maybe I might do that. Maybe I did do it, but I probably just don't remember because it's been like a really long time. I think I came across this story about maybe a month or so ago. I really don't know. But to be honest, the way the story portrays out with, the Clarence animated series, I kind of did watch it back when I was in my teen years, I believe. I'm not really too sure, but I kind of do remember, watching it at one point. And then all of a sudden, I kind of stopped watching it for some reason. I don't know why, but I kind of stopped watching it for some reason. I think the main reason is because I kind of got into other stuff and I kind of lost interest in the show. Maybe that could be it, but I really don't know. So, yeah, this was definitely a pretty good creepypasta, in my opinion. Like, I really do like how the Fury went off. Showing Clarence, going all hyper and all that, and Jeff getting all, greedy and that, and Sumo, was made fun of for his voice and all that. All this is pretty much, could be a really good possibility of a good Fury, which I really agree with somewhat of this Fury. But some of them may not be as accurate, one of them being, Sumo's dad beats him to death, which I really don't think if that would be possible, but yet again, I really don't know. I haven't watched the show in like a really long time, but to summarize of how good the show is, I really liked it back when I was younger. I was in my teen years and I watched it, and I honestly really like how the show went out. It's a pretty good show. I I really would have to say it's a really great show. I really found this one to be, well, it's an enjoyable series. I really do like how, the whole, Fury went out. I really do agree somewhat with, how the Fury went out. It's pretty good, to be honest. I could definitely see it, being a realistic kind of way, which I would have to say it's pretty interesting. Although I haven't watched the show in, like, oh god, I think the last time I watched the show was maybe a couple of years ago. I think it might have been 2016 or something. That was the last time I watched it. And then for some reason, I think I lost interest in it. I don't really know what made me lose interest in the show. I don't really know. Maybe it might have been something about it. Or maybe it might have been one episode, I think, that kind of made me not watch it. I'm not sure. It's been quite a long time since I last sat there and watched it. But I would have to agree with this Fury. It is quite possible, to be honest, so there's definitely that. It is quite possible of, how it all went out. It's quite possible, actually. I really do find this one to be an enjoyable pasta. I really would have to agree with, what's going on in this story. It's pretty good pasta. I really do find this Fury to be, it's a pretty accurate Fury, I will have to say. So there's definitely that. It's a pretty accurate, Fury, per se. It's pretty good, with the whole concept and everything of his own self. It's actually pretty nice, taken by the fact of how good it is. So I really would have to say that this Fury is actually, pretty possible if, how all the characters behaved and all that. So I would have to say I really do find this one to be, quite enjoyable. Now, I did say that some of them might not be as accurate. Like, I mean, some of the stuff that was said in the story could probably be not accurate. Like, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying some of the stuff I did see probably may not be as accurate as I expected to or something. But I really just don't know, to be honest. I really have no idea. Yeah, it's just the reason why I wanted to sit there and, kind of point that out is because I don't really know. I think there's something about it that might have, said otherwise. But yet again, I'm not really too sure. But I think, I don't have really anything bad else, anything negative about this story. I definitely would have to say it's a pretty good pasta for what this is. I do like that the concept of its own self was pretty interesting. And I think, and before I forget to mention, the grammar of this story is pretty good. Although there were a few punctuation errors in the story. There were maybe just a few of them that I did point out. Doubt that I stuttered a bit or some grammatical errors. But it's still a very good Fury pasta. Nevertheless, it's still a pretty good Fury pasta. So, I guess with that being the case, that being said, I'm just going to sit here and say I'm not sure who the original author of this story is. So, the story is just going to remain anonymous unless I find out who the original author is. So when I do find out who the original author is, or if I ever do, I'll be sure to give the author proper credit of the story. But anyways, with that being the case, that being said, I guess I'm going to sit there and kind of wrap up this review. There's nothing really much to say, but to be completely honest, I'm going to sit here and, say this right now, like I'm always going to continue to say, and this is just simply my own personal opinion. And if you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this story would have to be a 10 out of 10. It's a pretty good creepypasta. It's a very good Fury. I really do like how it all went out. It's a pretty amazing Fury. I do find this one to be enjoyable of its own self, and I really do like how the concept of all this just went out beautifully. I really do appreciate how good this story is. So, I guess with that being the case, that being said, what did you guys think about this creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? Also, what have you done personally to help make this story read and make it a lot better? Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so then you guys will not miss an upload. And before I end it off here, I would like to apologize for, the lack of videos for the past, at least Monday and Tuesday, because I only uploaded one video on those days. It's because I was on my mini vacation, but since I'm going to be back home, well, sometime on Wednesday, not sure when, well, I'm recording this, on Friday. It's going to be uploaded on Wednesday. 2 videos a day will be back to normal, I think, sometime on Thursday. So, yeah, just want to point that out there in case if you guys were curious as to wondering why I was only uploading one video for these few days. But anyways, with that being the case, that being said, what did you guys think about this pasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? If I already said that again, I apologize, but for those who haven't, I'm just saying this again. Also, what would you have done to make this story a lot better? Feel free to leave me now with your thoughts down in the comments section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so then you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro, because I'm out.